Hello!
Hey everyone.
Today is actually Friday the 13th. It's kind of scary.
I'm spooked.
Yes. Today is a special day because it is Friday the 13th. It is Friday, which means it's a podcast day, and Doom came out today, which is
fantastic.
Hence the Cacodemon
Yeah.
that we have here. So a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. So first of all, we didn't have a podcast last week, unfortunately. Right. We were all out at DreamHack, which was a lot of fun.
Hopefully fortunate for people who came to hang out with us. We had a good time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff has happened. We have a lot to talk about. There was a brand new flagship graphics card announced, or a couple actually.
Yeah.
With the GTX 1080, which is really exciting stuff.
The hype train is real.
Yeah. So why don't we just get right into it then? By the way, if you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat, or if there's any issues, there usually is. So please put that in the chat so we know as well. Usually related to sound.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's see if this. We were having trouble with the browser before, but you know what? Let's see if it works.
All right, we're up and running.
It works. We had to switch from Chrome to Firefox for some strange reason. I did an update to like version 50 or something, and then it broke on OBS. So I don't know what happened there, but
Chrome updates like once a day.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Twice a day.
Yeah, twice a day.
All right, so we talked a little bit about DreamHack. So we were there last week. It was in Austin, in Texas. We had a booth there, but there was a lot of stuff going on at that show. So we took a couple pictures. Here's our booth, basically set up part of it at least. We had 4 systems here running a game called Mean Greens, which is really a really fun game. It's like you're an army dude and a third-person game.
You play as a little army man, like plastic, and everything. All the maps are created in like a sense where you'll be running by like a cup or something, and it's life size. So all the maps are really neat. Really fun game, definitely. We met some of the developers and staff of that game when we were at PAX East, so they let us jump on. It's really fun.
Yep. And so, yeah, we got that. Deadmau5 was there.
Yep.
He played at the NVIDIA event, so NVIDIA had an event announcing the GTX 1080, and Deadmau5 played at the end of that, so that was a lot of fun.
That was definitely exciting.
And
for you.
there it is, GTX 1080, NSLI, 2 of them.
I really like the Geo style cooler on there, where it just has all these weird dynamic shapes. I really dig it. Well, I know there was a lot of people thinking like it was just going to be another, magnesium Titan style cooler, but I think it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Personally.
And Jay's 2 cents is sending me some funny text messages here, telling me try not to laugh at this.
Snapchat filtering.
Yeah. Face swapping, I guess.
Those are the best.
All right. What else? So where were we before?
1080.
1080. Oh, by the way, we didn't even talk about. So we're giving away.
Oh yes.
We are giving away this motherboard here. It's a Z170 classified motherboard. And if you haven't watched any of our streams, so we're going to give it to one of you out there, actually. One of you watching the stream. So the way that it works is we have a secret word, and I guarantee you this secret word will be very hard to figure out. But we'll tell you what it is in a little bit. And then you go to a website, which we have, and we'll send you the link. You put that secret word in, and you have a chance to win.
Yep.
Except for me. I can't win. Neither can Matt.
Can't win.
Nope.
We're being held down by the man. Can't win.
Yeah. All right. So where were we? Okay, 1080. There it is. You can see their new SLI bridge there. It's pretty sleek looking.
Yeah.
A couple more systems. This is actually an X99 Micro 2 motherboard with GTX 1080. So one thing you'll notice, a single 8-pin power connector there, which is really nice. The board is, I think, 180 watts. So price there at GTX 1080. So it's 8 gigabytes of G5X, they call it. It's GDDR5X. And, it's like crazy fast, 10 gigahertz, in fact. So there's 2 versions. There's the Founders Edition, which is $699. That is essentially the reference card with the reference cooler on it. That one will be $699, and then you will see other models starting at $599 as well.
Right.
Including some new models from EVGA, of course. We're working on a full lineup of GTX 1080 products, which we are very excited to show you very soon. And the 1070 was also announced.
That is the most exciting.
So
to me
also
by
8
far.
gigabytes there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have G5X or GDDR5X, so memory's not quite as fast, but
It'll still be
yeah, it still should
quick,
be
obviously.
pretty quick.
Yeah, that's an impressive price point for that performance that they're promising.
And there it is again. Jensen's the CEO of NVIDIA showing the GTX 1080. So a lot of 1080. So check this out. This is this is basically performance per watt.
Yeah.
And I mean the GTX 1080 is like in a class of its own, really.
One 8-pin.
With a single 8-pin
It's
power
so
connector.
crazy.
So yeah, right around 180 watts there. And yes, it can run Crysis.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
it
could
can.
probably run Crysis at 8K on this. I'm just maybe.
DisplayPort 1.4.
Yeah, it does support
8K,
DisplayPort 1.4,
yeah.
and it also supports HDMI 2.0B,
2.0B,
which
right.
gives you all the latest features over HDMI, including HDR.
That's going to be a
dynamic
good
range.
thing, for sure.
So simultaneous multi-projection is a new technology which NVIDIA demonstrated as well, which allows for better, so basically when you have like, there's a couple of ways that they implement it, but one of the ways is if you're running surround, for example, it can, the two monitors that are on the left and the right side edges, you can kind of orientate the camera position so that it looks
Right.
more realistic.
Definitely. They had, I know that NVIDIA had something like this with their Quadro GPUs for projector usage, because if you did a projector on like a domed surface, like a concaved surface, you would have to, you know, the geometry of the layout would be different. So I think they're kind of taking that technology and putting it towards the GeForce cards, which I think is a great idea.
Yep. And then they also said that the GTX, single GTX 1080 is faster than
Two 980s
two
and
980s
SLI.
and SLI, which is
Which
pretty
is
impressive,
insane.
considering
That's
it's
so
again
huge.
180
Yeah,
watts with a
180
single
watts.
8-pin power connector, which is pretty incredible.
Yep.
So a couple more pictures. That's basically the entrance of DreamHack. I know we're not really going in order here, but
Right.
again, the EVGA booth set up there. We had a lot of shirts to give away. These are actually some new shirts that we have.
Yep.
And some of the products and some of the systems that we saw at the event, a lot of EVGA hardware as well. This is the entrance of the NVIDIA event. It was pretty jam-packed. They had a lot of press, a lot of end users as well, and an NVIDIA bus, which I want to drive someday.
It looks pretty rad.
Yeah.
The wrap on it's a great job.
And so, yeah, and Tim Sweeney went on stage. He showed,
Right. Talk about Paragon.
talked about Paragon and a lot of the work they're doing with very high, very detailed models. I think I don't know if I have one on here.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
And they also showed it running in real time on stage, and the card was boosting or overclocked to over 2 gigahertz, and it was running at like I forgot the temp, 60 something degrees Celsius. It was crazy.
Yeah, the GPU boost on the 10 series will be 1.4, right? That's what it was about.
GPU boost 1 is, you mean the version?
Yeah,
of
no,
it?
no, no, 2.0. But the GPU boost that they're using on the 10 series will be 1.4 times the core clock. Is that what it is? Because GPU boost 2.0 on 900 series is 1.2, isn't it?
I can't
little
remember the
less,
exact.
maybe?
Yeah, I mean it varies.
So I read a
and
lot
it
about-
depends.
yeah.
It varies from card to card, but you know they're showing you that it is able to boost to like crazy. And actually, you know, and Jensen made this point as well, is on Maxwell architecture. I mean, over 2 gigahertz was like only possible with liquid nitrogen cooling,
course.
running at like 2.0 volts or
course.
higher or something, you know, crazy. So it's a pretty impressive feat for them to be able to get that on a stock air cooler. All right, and then have a kind of a short video here of just wrapping up the event. So this is again more stuff from the DreamHack show. I didn't see any T-Rex costumes this time. I did see a couple of. We saw a whole family of T-Rexes at the PAX.
That
right?
was amazing.
We had the EVGA laptops there. A lot of EVGA hardware was on display from. It was a big LAN
Yeah,
party.
various
you know,
LAN.
so
Yeah, on LAN
there was a lot
participants.
of course, there's a 1080 there. A couple systems that we brought as well. And this is the pretty awesome system they had showing it. There was a lot of people at the event. It was hard to get a good picture because there were so many people wanting pictures of the 1080. But so there's basically what the LAN looked like.
That's a great looking system.
Yeah,
the
chrome
tubes are amazing.
Another part of the LAN there as well.
Number one thing people were playing because of the way the weekend lined up was Overwatch beta. I saw so many people.
And this is the game we were talking
beta.
about. It's called Mean Greens. It's pretty fun. Third person, kind of like deathmatch style or team deathmatch.
Right.
So there you go. And of course, the GTX 1080 is coming on May 27th.
Yep.
So we do have a product page at evga.com which tells you all the specs about the card and yeah, all the detailed specs that you would want to know about it.
There's going to be a lot of F5 button mashing on that day.
Yes.
Everywhere.
So, yep. So make sure your F5 keys are not worn out.
Oh, man.
And so yeah, 1080. We're so excited about this card. I cannot wait for it.
Well, this is like the first. I feel, you know, Maxwell was a great breakthrough in terms of performance per watt, but this is just astounding. I can't believe how much performance they can get out of this GPU die with that 1 8 pin.
The performance per watt is simply like unbelievable with Pascal architecture. So we will have a lot more to talk about GTX 1080 in the coming weeks, including EVGA versions. We have some pretty cool surprises that we've been working on for the GTX 1080. So we are
very
can't
excited.
Wait to show you.
Yeah,
but
very
not
excited.
Today.
Not today.
All right. So in other news, we still have the Grey Goo bundle going on. Basically, the way to get Grey Goo for free. It's a game, real-time strategy game, kind of like Command and Conquer. You buy any EVGA. I think it's EVGA, any EVGA Gold rated or above, right?
That's correct.
Any gold rated power supply or above, and you get Grey Goo for free. But you know what? We have a couple on hand, so why not we give some out? So these are Steam codes, and I'm just going to post one in the chat. This is going to the Twitch chat first. So Grey Goo, first person who gets it, gets it. And if you don't get it, well then, sorry, but maybe you can get it next time. We have a couple more. So there you go. The first Grey Goo key is in the Twitch chat. First person who gets it, gets it. And yeah, so redeem it on Steam. And you know what? Let's just do one more. One more Grey Goo. I spelled gray wrong.
Yes. I always get mixed up. G-R-A-Y, G-R-E-Y.
Grey Goo with 2 zeros. There you go. All right. So we also have, so there's a lot of giveaways and things going on. So we have another one here called Social Mayhem.
Yeah, Social Mayhem's pretty cool. We just ask that you participate by liking some of our you know, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, Google+. You're entered to win a few different items, including some of the higher, you know, flagship items we have, like the 980 Ti Hybrid, which is rad. We also have a gaming event starting today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be available on all of our servers that we have. Battlefield 4, the you know, we have the Killing Floor 2 servers. That'll be really exciting as well.
And a lot of prizes on here. So 980 Ti Hybrid is on there, 970, Z170 Classified K.
Yeah.
A lot of power supplies as well. So yeah, all you need to do is follow us and have a chance to win.
Yeah, if you go to evga.com and click on the news links at the top, you'll be able to find all these news links here.
The EVGA GeForce GT 1080T Wrecked Edition.
Wrecked Edition. I already have that.
Yeah. All right, and then we also have, so the EVGA SC17, we've talked about it a few times. It is the first ever gaming laptop from EVGA, totally loaded with the highest end stuff, including a 4K display. So if you grab one of those, you qualify to get a free bundle, basically.
Yeah.
And you get all of these for free. It's $199 value, so if you manage to pick one of those up, then check it out. Free stuff is always good, right?
Exactly. I agree, 100%.
And we also have another gaming event going on. It's the FragFest Mayhem. And
yeah, and that one, you will want to sign up through your EVGA account on that this part of the site through the news link. There are different tiers of levels of the prizes you would qualify based on how long you're playing on the servers, but just make sure before you jump on the servers to actually sign up through that link, just because if you don't, your hours wouldn't be counted. We have no way of keeping track. But yeah, we have some cool stuff. 20 hours on the servers. You can get a few different graphics cards, a Z170 Stinger, but it's definitely a lot of fun. We have a lot of games available to play as well through our own servers.
Yep. So
that starts at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All you got to do is play games, and you can win. What can go wrong?
Nothing.
Even if you didn't win, you still have to play games.
You're gonna play the games anyways,
right? All right. Here's another Grey Goo code in the chat. All right. So we got that, and we have another giveaway: a 750 GQ power supply on the EVGA Gaming website, evgagaming.com. So the way to enter this one, I think, is honestly I'm not even sure.
Yeah, so you would go through the evgagaming.com news site there. If you click the giveaways link, you'll see the item there, the 750 GQ, and you just basically it's kind of like the Social Mayhem event where you're multiple entries based on liking Facebook, following on Instagram, following on Twitter, things like that.
Okay. Cool. So we have 2 more Grey Goo keys left. On these last 2 ones, we will do it through our normal picking method when you enter into the live giveaway. Yeah. So now it's time to talk about that. I actually saved the link up here so I don't forget the URL anymore.
Of course.
So the way that you enter is you go to evga.com/podcast/live giveaway. And what we're giving away is a Z170 classified motherboard to one of you on here. And the way to do it is first you follow along here. First we put in our Twitch username. Actually, our Twitch username is Team EVGA. And then you put in your email address. We'll put in, don't send me spam, please. And the secret word is Doom, D-O-O-M. Got that? Doom.
Hard to remember.
That's all you got to do. Put in your Twitch username, your email address, secret word, and you are entered. And because I have done that, I am now entered.
Great.
But I can't win.
Yeah.
But I have entered. So that is the process for entering into our live giveaway, and then we will announce the winners on this stream later on in the show.
Yep.
Again, secret word is Doom. And last but not least, NVIDIA released a new driver today, or last night actually.
Yeah.
It's the 365.19 game ready drivers. They are WICL certified. They released these primarily for Doom,
right?
Which is
there's a few other games
one today.
In there as well.
But they also
Homefront American has fallen.
Homefront Revolution and Master of Orion. So if you're playing any of these games, we encourage you to grab the latest driver to get the best performance possible. All right, so with that, now it is time for the moment we have all been waiting for, at least me. Time to play Doom. So, spoiler alert, this is spoiler alert. This is the very beginning of the game, okay? So, just warning you. So, I started playing this last night. You played a little bit of it as well, right?
It's quite a hefty It's a hefty game to download, but I did get a chance to play a little bit of multiplayer.
48 gigs.
Yeah, I'm having it's really incredible. I was just telling Jacob about the nightmare settings they have for the graphics settings, where it looks so good. They did a really good job.
Yeah, so one thing I noticed right away is the game looks really good, and it runs seriously really good.
Absolutely.
Even on I'm running on I have one of my systems has a single GTX 980 in it, and I could run it at 1440 maxed out, no problem, 60 frames per second locked at all times, which is impressive. So again, the beginning of the game, where we start.
Boy.
So let's see how far I can get without dying. So you start off with this kind of gun here, which
like a mini pulse rifle.
Thankfully, you get another gun pretty soon. So we're running it on actually GTX 980 Ti here. Ooh. So actually a lot, pretty much, at least the entire part that I've played has all been from a first-person perspective. There's like no cutscenes, at least that I have encountered so far.
Right, the cinematics do swap.
Everything is done from a first-person perspective, which is pretty neat. So here's
Get in the suit.
Here's where you get your suit.
There was a lot of controversy over the way the suits looked with beta. A lot of people were like, you know, making jokes like Halo 2.0. I think it's.
I think they did a good job.
Yeah, I think they did.
The only thing I miss is I wish they had the guy's little face of, you know, this guy.
Right, absolutely. Dude.
I wish they had him at in the bottom corner, but oh well. But actually, there is like some secrets areas that are actually old Doom levels.
Oh,
Which is really
okay.
cool. I haven't encountered any, but I've seen them.
There are people right now working on Snap Map, I'm sure.
Wow, there's almost 200 people in there. It's not bad.
Welcome.
Only a few more, and then you gotta wear a T-Rex costume.
Oh, great.
I think we can work together and
My spirit animal?
in a way that benefits us both.
So one of the things that you'll notice about Doom is it is fast.
This is okay. So for
really
this
fast.
is the best looking game that's out right now. You would have to admit that. Like, this just looks spectacular.
So they have a thing called glory kills here, which
It's basically
it's like a melee.
Yeah.
so when they start blinking like that,
Yeah.
which you can turn off, you can do a melee kill, and it gives you. It seems like I'm pretty sure it gives you more health. But there's quite a lot of different, and the melee kills they vary depending on like where you are. So they seem pretty varied.
Pro tip: you can glory kill the demon in multiplayer.
Yes.
It happened to me when we were playing beta, and I
saw
couldn't
that.
believe what happened.
So we got the shotgun, which is good.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh, that was sweet.
So yeah, it's a lot different than I would say any modern first-person shooter in the way that, you know, first of all, there's no cutscenes,
Right.
and it's very fast,
Yes.
which is a lot different. I mean, to me, it feels very much like Doom, the original Dooms, in a lot of ways. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly like it, but
Did you
there
notice
are a
that?
lot of things that.
Did you
share
notice that the
similarities.
jumping height is changed from beta?
Or maybe multiplayer is different.
Maybe, yeah. I noticed that the jumping height was a little lower than it was in beta.
So the one thing is that it's almost like an arena game, as where you gotta destroy this thing. In the way that you go into an area, there's a ton of demons, and it's not like linear at all in that way. I mean, you know, you can attack this room. I mean, yeah, you're in this room, but I mean, you have a lot of different ways that you can kind of go about this room.
Sweet.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
I don't know if you're invulnerable when you're doing a melee kill, though.
Well,
I don't
in
think
multiplayer, you're not.
you are. Yeah.
So I'm not sure about campaign. Low ammo.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get back to him. So we're pretty much locked at 60.
Yeah.
I mean, we're running at 60 for the stream, but I mean, I haven't seen it dip at all.
Also, in the advanced graphics settings, they do allow you to have like an OSD style.
Oh yeah, that's we'll show that in a little bit
Yeah.
too.
Demonic presence at
I
unsafe
discovered that, and actually the setting, if you want to set it to the highest OSD setting,
It shows you everything.
It's called Nightmare,
Yeah.
which is kind of neat. And so, you know, basically I can't really progress until like At least I don't think I can until I kill all these guys.
Everything, yeah, everyone.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Hindsight
Lockdown
3
disengaged.
exit, yeah.
So like I said, the movement speed I think is actually faster. Well, because in the original Doom, by default you're running, but you
Right.
can walk as well.
How are you walking?
Shift.
Oh, okay.
So default is you're running,
right.
but you can hold shift to walk as well.
That makes sense.
We cannot be allowed to leave this place. We will ruin everything.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand.
Shadow Warriors 2 does look really good. I
There-
did see that. I played Shadow Warriors 1. It was really fun.
Yeah, I like that game a lot too.
Yeah.
I saw it I didn't get a chance to play Shadow Warrior 2, but I saw the Shadow Warrior 2
Booth at PAX.
Yeah. So we'll give you some more time to input the secret word again. EVGA.com/podcast/live giveaway. We're giving away this Z170 classified motherboard, not the Kako Demon.
That's
that's
no
mine.
one can get that.
That's mine.
And 2 Grey Goo codes as well.
And 2 Grey Goo codes as well, yes.
It's just like Mordor.
So there are, Doom has been traditionally like a, kind of like a corridor shooter, but I have seen a lot of environments such as this, which,
Right, a little open map
which
design.
look really good.
Ooh. Whoa. Might be able to double jump.
It doesn't have double jumping in the single player campaign.
Huh.
And I remember multiplayer had
Yeah,
it, right?
it still does. I played
yeah.
last night.
Or it may be some power up or something. At least you don't have it early on in the game.
Seems to be like 10 different glory kill styles.
Yeah.
Doesn't really get super repetitive. That's
Not
good.
really,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Got that armor.
And I've seen, every once in a while I'll come across one that I haven't seen before.
Right.
It seems like there are some that are maybe a bit more rare, I guess.
Uh-huh.
At least that's the way it seems.
I'm sure it goes off like the position. Like that one, yeah, if you're
Yeah.
jumping on someone.
And it also depends like where you're standing.
Right.
Best motherboard for the GTX 1080. So the card requires a PCI Express interface, but you definitely want one that has a 3.0 if possible. I mean, a Z170 or an X99 based motherboard would be fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes the glory kills, you actually interact with the environment too. Like if they're next to a wall, you'll like pin them against the wall,
Yeah.
which is kind of neat also.
If I were gonna build a system right now for gaming, I would probably go with the Z170 Stinger in one of our Hydron chassis because the 500 watt that's in there now would be able to support the 1080 no problem. Just based on the power it needs, which is something we haven't really seen before. I mean, you're usually limited. This smaller cases, they use a 1U power supply form factor. You can't put a 1,000 watt power supply in there, so.
So another thing about Doom is that you have basically have keys again. I don't think Doom 3 didn't have
No,
keys at
it
all,
didn't.
right? Yeah. So it's kind of, you know, like I said earlier, it does remind me in a lot of ways of some of the original Doom, although it is quite a bit different. But there are some things that are similar to that you don't see today a lot, or really at all. I mean, what was the last game that had key codes? You know, first person shooter or key cards. So you have grenades as well, which you can throw by hitting controls.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, like I said, every once in a while you come across one that you haven't seen before.
Nice. That was cool. Yeah, destructible environment's always fun. You get to play with like gas barrels.
And see, this is why you also want to do melee kills, is because at least
Wasting
in the beginning,
ammo, yeah.
the ammo seems a bit limited.
Oh man, you're gonna be all melee in a second.
Now I'm back to the, yeah, I might be.
So the little pulse handgun has infinite ammo. It looks like. A
Yep.
little infinity sign.
Well, the thing is, when you do melee kills, a lot of times it'll increase your. See, I picked up some ammo.
Right.
So I'm at 10 right now.
So with that little pulse handgun, what happens if you just hold down left click? Does it fire once a second? Oh.
I didn't even know that.
So it charges it.
Looks like it's some more powerful shot in it. There's also weapon upgrades. So,
Right.
like the shotgun, there's a couple of weapon upgrades that I've seen. Oh, actually, speaking of weapon upgrades, this is it right here. So this is where you get your weapon upgrades. So you can get like explosive shot or charged burst. Get that one. You even melee that thing. So you charge it by holding down right click.
Whoa.
And firing. Oops. Wrong button. The enemies seem to use like the environment too. Like, they'll hop
Yeah,
all over the place.
they're hopping.
Don't really remember if I'm going the right way or not.
We can look at the map.
There is a map. Yeah,
Okay.
So.
Oh, there you go.
And there's like a lot of hidden things.
Yeah, there's ways to get around things.
like little. There's also
Yep.
little secrets, like little pickups, collectibles, I guess you would call them.
Yeah. Is there anything you can earn in campaign mode that you can show off in
Multiplayer?
I haven't really read into
I
that.
haven't.
There might be, like maybe like armor. Whoa, that was weird. Pause it really quick. Go over to our messages.
Oh, whoops.
There we go. Back to normal.
So we were talking about the
oh, right, the OSD, yeah.
performance metrics. So that's this right here.
So I'm guessing low just shows FPS.
So there's low is FPS. Each one shows more. So you can set nightmare mode.
It'll show you the cores of your CPU.
It shows you like everything. I was quite surprised how much detail it gives you. There you go. Look at all of those metrics. You can see what it's doing at all times.
See the 5960X, 16 cores. Virtual.
Can I go this way already? I think so.
What's... interesting. It's interesting that they show you the scrolling view as well.
So it even has pickups like the old Doom games, like
Right, the armor.
yeah. And there's what's it? Berserk. I think it's Berserk mode,
Yeah.
which is like you're just like invincible and you melee everything.
In beta, in multiplayer, the armor you would pick up would slowly deteriorate. But it didn't last night when I played. Whoa. Okay. Oh, you just blew him up. Whoa, that guy's all over the place. That was a good one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that one yet, eh? So low ammo again. So back to melee kills for me.
I'm reading chat.
Our chat, we stuck. Oh, I'm way back, not where I'm supposed to be.
4790K good enough in terms of the CPU? Sure. If you wanted to use integrated graphics, I don't think it would be. I can't imagine that last gen's i7 would have any issues on this game.
Definitely not. I'm running it on the system that I was playing on yesterday that has the single 980. It's 4770K, and it's locked at 60.
Yeah.
Pretty much. System over here.
Whoa. Huh. Oh wow, it like jumped off of that.
Okay, not wasting more.
Yeah.
Move fast enough. So,
How long do you think it will be before games in VR let you kill enemies creatively using your hands?
so some parts of it looks.
Say a long time.
I mean, look how like the light. I mean, it
the
looks
lighting
so
is
good.
great. You can play Doom in co-op campaign, can't you?
I don't think it has co-op.
Okay.
So there's essentially the first level. Look at all my CPU cores going crazy. So it makes decent use of all my cores, all 16 of them.
It's good because I have the same CPU, so I'm hoping that it does use
And
it.
we are using the new NVIDIA drivers, 365.19, which were released today. So we'll play for a little bit, a few more minutes, and let you guys enter. So again, last call, evga.com/live/help.
Hello.
No,
I
that's
am
not
Vega,
right.
a
No.
sentient
Podcast.
intelligence
Yes.
assigned to my
/podcast /live giveaway.
/podcast /live giveaway. We're doing Z170 classified.
challenges
The secret word is
The game we're playing.
the game we're playing. Guess what it is.
accelerated pace.
Guess what game this is?
Guess what game it is.
Dossier.
No, we already tried. The old cheat codes do not work.
Yeah,
in
I
this
tried it
game.
earlier. Yeah,
We already
it doesn't
have
work.
tried.
But there is a console.
Yeah, there is a console. I'm sure there's something. There's probably Easter eggs to be discovered in the console as well.
I'm sure.
Main power offline. All entrances
Built in the
non-operational.
Yeah, IDDQD does not work in console.
I tried IDK at the house and it didn't. Back to this one.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
If you type spawn Rosie O'Donnell, you get an unbeatable boss. I doubt that's true.
Main power online.
200 viewers plus means extra
I
prize.
believe in honesty,
Interesting.
especially now.
Maybe.
Trying to stay on top of us. Catch us sleeping over here.
In this world,
There's no special prize in there. Oh, we'll see what we can find.
the human sacrifices,
What's this do?
the health, the demons. It's all true.
Can the 1080 fit in a mini ITX? Well, I mean, the motherboard itself wouldn't be the issue. It'd be more of the chassis.
The card is the same size as like the GTX 980 Ti.
Okay, so
So, I
10.1 inches.
Any card that you can fit a 980 Ti in, 1080 should be no problem. So there is a secret in this area somewhere. I saw it, but I don't remember exactly.
Whoa, you just shot that out of the air. It was like fireball.
What's up here? Yes, this is it. Okay, true story. I have not seen this except on a YouTube video. So you unlock that. And then, oh no!
Whoa.
Oh man.
So we got to the secret and then Jacob failed.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find that again. Let's try.
Was the whole building filled up with water or something?
No, that's where you get the classic map.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's try this again. It was up here. Oh, let me try this. Damn it.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I better not do that. Oh, geez.
I don't know if you guys have played the multiplayer, but it's actually really
Oh my
easy to
God.
fall off the
Really?
map, just like Jacob did. It's really easy to fall off the map in multiplayer. They made it really good like that.
All right. Last time. We're gonna find the secret, and then we'll pick a winner. That's my goal. So there's no reloading actually, at least any of these weapons. Just like the olden days.
Right. Ooh, nice.
You can actually hit anything.
Whoa.
See what I mean?
I haven't seen that one. Okay. This guy's glitching out.
Very carefully. Slowly.
Nice. So glad you didn't fall again.
All right, so you pull this lever, and then the door opens somewhere. Although I'm not really sure where, but I know it's somewhere around here. Okay, please don't fall. There we go. Oh, I found it. There it is.
Whoa.
Did I just hit that other
You
guy?
hit the other guy with his arm.
Wow. Jeez.
You took
have
off
never
that
been there.
guy's arm, that demon's arm,
Alright,
and
check
hit
this out.
the other demon. Sweet. This is so great.
Although the enemies all look like new. So, yeah, there you go. Doom 1.
Yep, that's awesome. We just spoiled the secret for everyone.
And then, I believe, at least this is what I saw. If you go into here, this one, classic maps, and go here, you unlock the Doom, the whole map. So because I found that cheat code, or the
The little secret room.
secret, I now have the full. Yeah, it even has the old music. I now have the full map from the one. Although I don't have any in my weapon.
You should charge that.
Yeah, I'm
thing.
sure. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice.
What happens when I get to the end, though?
I don't know, you're trying to speedrun it?
Yeah.
Whoa, you have 4 health.
Oh, jeez. We won.
There you go, speedrun.
So there you have it. There is Doom. Doom 4 in the Doom 1 map. So, Doom came out today, like we said. A lot of fun. I can't wait to play some more of it
Yeah.
later today. And so now's the time to pick the winner.
Let's do it.
So let me get back to our new fancy way of picking winners. All right, so like we said, the secret word was Doom.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how many of you got it right.
Many of you.
Many of you, yeah. Pretty much everyone got it right. All right, so we actually have two. We do have two Grey Goo keys left.
Yeah.
So I think we'll do those first.
Sure.
So let me see if I remember how to do this. So let's do that.
And then we scroll down.
All right, it picked one winner.
There it is.
So username is it's a Twitch viewer, KOUMAN. Congratulations, you have won a Grey Goo key. So we will be reaching out to you with that key directly. We'll pick another Grey Goo key now. See how fast that is?
Yeah.
LYSTFISKERN. Congratulations, you have also won
Great.
a Grey Goo key. And now it is time for the grand prize, the Caco Demon. Not really. Grand prize Z170 classified motherboard. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
Let's do
I'm
it.
ready. Remember, you have to be here. That's the rules.
The demon decides. We're not leaving this up to the algorithm.
Right.
The demon decided this, so
Yep.
don't hold it against us.
All right. So.
Right there.
All right. So let's see if he is here. Yes, he is here. All right. So
Oh, Yan.
let me make sure it's good with the Caco Demon. Yep.
He
All right, he approves. All right. So the winner of the Z170 classified motherboard is. How do you pronounce that? Oweyan?
Oyan.
Oweyan. OWEYAN. Congratulations, you have won
Oyan.
the Z170 classified motherboard. So, yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
you're stoked.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. So thank you guys for watching. We will be back next week, next Friday, for sure. Well,
A lot of people are asking about
95%.
second prize, Jacob.
Oh, jeez. All right. Okay.
We don't want to leave these viewers salty.
What do we have? All right, let's do one of these. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have
okay, sweet. X10.
we have an X10. This is actually the carbon
Okay.
X10. So this is the highest end mouse offering that we have. I just so happen to find this over there.
Yeah. So there you
X10
go.
carbon. All right. So, you ready?
All right, get ready.
Is the Caco Demon choosing again?
No, it is not allowed. One prize per podcast.
One prize per podcast can be selected by him. All right. So, is that it?
That is it.
All right. Let's see if he is here.
Should be easy to find.
No, that's not. Is that it? Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Aphrodite.
Yep. So congratulations, Aphrodite.
Spelt weird.
Spelled.
But that's okay. It's a
very
net handle. We
phonetically.
get it.
Yes. So you have won the X10 carbon.
Carbon.
So we will be contacting you, all the winners, directly via email. So thanks again, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in.
Sweet.
Make sure to pick up Doom if you haven't. It's a really fun game, and
Yeah.
I am loving it to death. So
If you have free time this weekend or upcoming week, please try to hop on our gaming servers and participate with that gaming event as well. Remember, sign up at evga.com.
yep. All right. So cool.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Gonna bring it back. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it back. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it back. Gonna bring it back. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it back. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Gonna bring it back.